successful entrepreneurs want to get there fast. You've done a lot of coaching, you've done a lot of work on yourself, you know business, you have basic skills. Regardless, there's still a feeling that something is missing. Maybe you have imposter syndrome, maybe the business results aren't there, or perhaps your life is just not balanced in the way that you want. What's going on? If you feel like something's missing, if you feel that you have imposter syndrome, if you feel that your life's out of balance, it's because it is. If you feel like something's missing, something's missing. If you feel like you have imposter syndrome, you're an imposter. If you feel like your life's out of balance, it's out of balance. It's hard to believe in 45 minutes we can solve this problem. Well, we can't. You can, however, get a pathway forward that you can execute without a coach. I call this the 8-part entrepreneur path. When I figured out inside myself what was missing and what to do about it, everything changed. The world opened up to me fully. And I was able to enter a state of existence beyond anything that I could imagine was possible. It is possible to live the life that you want to be living. So how does this work? We're going to spend 45 minutes together. When you schedule the meeting, you're going to answer the questions. That's important. You're going to give me a little bit of work to do, and I'll come prepared. What are we going to do on the session? I'm going to review with you a journal that I've put together based on some assumptions that I've had about where you are in relation to this graphic that I'm about to explain to you, and a suggestion about a path forward. We're working on thought, action, and impact. And over an 8-week period, elevating you to move closer from where you are right now to the ideal state of experience of life. You will not be following my approach. You will be following your approach. You're the only one who can do this. But a pathway is certainly helpful. Let's talk about thought first. What do we want? Inner freedom. We have a porous bubble around ourselves where nobody's disruptive energy and problems can enter it when we exist in a state of inner freedom. You want to move towards that from where you are. Unlimited potential. In thought, knowing we can do everything and anything that we want to do in this life. Unconditional state. I'm fine inside my mind, regardless of what happens around me. It's not about being perfectly there, although that is possible. It's about moving closer toward that all the time. And eventually, closing what I call the last mile connection into the power plant, which I did earlier this year, 2023. And you'll see what's coming when that happens. You don't necessarily get there right away in 8 weeks, but you're certainly moving closer at least. Action. The way you show up in the world changes. A flow existence is not conditional based on a state of experience. In other words, you don't have to be doing the thing you love in a state of flow. You're just in flow as you're acting. Your vision is meaningful. It's less about you and more about making an impact on the burden of other people. This goes way beyond purpose, which is still about you. Evolutionary intention. Your actions are designed to elevate the condition of the human species, the life experience, not only of yourself, but everyone that you come in contact. Impact. The 8-part entrepreneurial path leads towards a realized self. Your self of experience is still going to be here. You're still going to be living in the world doing the things you want to be doing. The difference is that your true self, capital S self, begins to run the show. That's called a realized self. Energetic power. Your impact comes from opening the energetic system inside your being and allowing that energy out into the world. When your thought and action are lined up with impact, everything changes.